Good day, everyone, and welcome. Before we start, we have a disclosure. Please be aware of risk in the future trading. All our videos for educational purpose only. You're very welcome to follow any of our automated signal. As long as you are on a sim, we're not responsible for your trade, and we're not your financial advisor either. Let me show you what's going on in the market. The ES has been struggling on the resistance level at 43, 46 for a quiet time right now, and it's really a struggling market at this moment. And you can see the resistance is very strong in this area, 43, 46, and the same thing apply on the Nasdaq. It is actually a re-entry point at 15,061 short. So the market is a little bit cannot find a direction. And if you notice on the market analyzer, when you start your Ninja Trader, especially our traders, you will find when the market analyzer is not in sequence, this means you cannot trade. Whether you are auto trader or you are a manual trader, when you come out in the morning and you will see the market analyzer is not in sequence, this means that day, or if you start auto trading, irrelevant if you are using our auto trade, somebody else auto trade, manual trade, whatever you want to call it, you will have a problem immediately when you are trading, and you will be losing money. As an example here, the ES is to the sell position, one sell position, and two positive signal on the ES on the market analyzer. On the Nasdaq, there is a three signal down, and then you have a three buy-in signal on the YM. Thus mean the market, how to say this, it's like, you know, when you have a perfect engine running and an engine is just making noises and smoking from the back. And this is the same thing here. The engine is not smooth and the market is not smooth. Every time when you open your Ninja Trader and you find the ES in one direction, there is not three signals to the same direction. Like the ES have one short signal, two long signal. This means you are going to get in trouble. Period. Doesn't matter if you've been trading for 1 year or you've been trading for 10 years. It's the same story. But this is an easy way for beginners or people don't know how to read the charts. They can look at the market analyzer and they say, I will wait 5-10 minutes until we see this market taking a direction. Another things also, like on this Nasdaq, it just closed that trade. It is like we started around 9 o'clock, and the market, this is, look, it's nothing. It's not going anywhere. It's barely getting it. And now we are going, changing direction, and it seems like it's gonna take the short trade, and it's already on two trades made 1,500, and let's see what we'll do now. But it is a troubled market. Again, this is a really troubled market, so you gotta be careful. The second trade on the new auto trade we released a couple of weeks ago. Once the auto trade break even, we are more relaxed. You see, the Nasdaq is struggling with the projection number Look at this projection number is 15,042. And if we look at the buyers and the seller, you can see the buyers and the sellers are equal, and then it is a very, very mixed indication between 1 to 30 minutes is right there. From 1 to 30 minutes, and from 1 to 30 minutes there is a mixed signal, and the buyers with the 6 different time frame. This is not a simple indicator. This is include 6 different time frame and measuring the buyers and the sellers, and they are almost even. And then we have the from 1 to 30 minutes, and from 1 to 30 minutes is a mixed market, indicating that market can go any direction. This is another things also when you are trading between fibs. It's not just an auto trading between fibs. It is indication of this market is gonna hold on that support or a resistance or not. Because if this, let's say the support going to hold, you have a long trade. If we can break that support area, that means you have a short trade. There are 2 different directions in the trade. Most of them, when they try to auto trade or manual trade between fibs, they have no clue the momentum of this market, if it's strong enough to penetrate that support or resistance, or so it is a very hard decision when the market gets to the fib to be clear for you if the support or the resistance going to hold, because that is going to change the direction of your trade. So as we see right now, and if we look at the ES, if we look from 938 37 until now, the ES is going to the support area, and look how many times the support area at 43.40 and the resistance area at 43.46. So this is where the ES is hanging around. And if you are auto trading, as an example, with a MACD or an ATR, by today you would have lost your pants off, because what it does, those kind of trading, they just go below and above, and on a trades like this, you're gonna go below and above on such an ATR or MACDs or some kind of stupid indicator, and then you're gonna get in a lot of losses. So this is really important to understand where you are in the market. And here it is, the market now. There is a little movement on the Nasdaq, but hold your horse, because we still, if you notice, the ES is dragging this Nasdaq down with him, and now we have the YM going and have generated a sell signal, but on the other side here we still have 2 positive and 2 positive on the ES. This means the market is not in sequence. The best or the safest way to auto trade, when you see the ES, Nasdaq, Dow Jones are on the same direction and all 3 signals are in one direction. This is what I mean by when the market is in sequence. This means the market is running, and that can make money. But when you see the ES going one direction and the Nasdaq going the other direction, it is going to be brutal fight between the ES or the Nasdaq. Either the ES has to give in to the Nasdaq, or the Nasdaq has to give in to the ES. And that it is, a lot of traders brush off the fact of the market movement, and this is really the most dangerous element in the trading, when you cannot see there is confliction between the ES and the Nasdaq, and that can bring disaster to your account or to whatever company. We have a lot of people using many traders. Over 60% of our traders, they're using Apex. Anyway, and that's fine. We have one trader. He got activate 20 accounts with them. Anyway, um, so as we see here, the market right now is still going down, and we'll see which direction this market is going. And also another things. Also, this is one of the brutal days when you are trading, which sadly, welcome to trading. You are going to have a little problems here and there during the week. It cannot be just honeymooning when you are trading. Also, sometimes you get stuck in the market, or you make a wrong decision, or the market is a lot of volatility is going to end up in losses. It cannot be honeymooning every day and earning money. Sometimes the market will not allow you to give you money, even if you are a professional, even if we've been trading for 31 years. We know when not to trade, but the new trader, he don't know when not to trade, when to trade. As we see right now, this market here, look at this. It's like you are gambling. You're no longer trading. You are guessing, because there is no direction. The bars are big, and every time the bar want to go up, then something goes wrong, and then it drag the market down. And this is a nightmare. This is a really nightmare. We have the ES finally took a trade, and you can see how busy those trades are, and the ES took a trade long, and but there is a break even, so it's okay. This is the worst. This is the most aggravation, when the market you think is going long, and then you jump into the long and the market turn around. And this is what we have been experiencing at this moment. So I'm trying not to encourage anyone to jump on a trade. Now we got a new signal to buy on the Nasdaq from the market analyzer. We have a new signal, buy. Whatever you do, it is at your own risk. We're not responsible. This is the signal we got from, you can see says on it new signal, and this is the new signal. The market analyzer fired the trade. Once we break the 15,016, there's a good potential to climb to the 15,155. But first we need to break this 15,106 and then we are in a good shape. If the ES keep going up, that will be really nice. Jesus, this market is really nasty. Oh Lord. Okay, we have the news at 12 o'clock, the Feds, and that's why you're seeing this market spooking already. We have the Feds at 12 o'clock, 12:30, 12 o'clock. And then nothing is going to happen today until the Feds are finished talking. So that explains why this market is not getting anywhere, and it is Mr. Paul speak at 12 p.m. Eastern time, so that's why you need to sit on the side from now to 12 o'clock, and probably you gotta wait till he's finished speaking, because if he coughs, the market can go up and down. So yeah, it's one of those days, you know. Well, I'm not going to jump on any trades at this moment. I will leave it as is, and we will see if this market analyzer get in sequence. Then we will start looking for trades. As long as this market analyzer is not in sequence, we have one short signal, one negative, two positive, and then we have buy on the Nasdaq, one positive, two negative, and then we have the YM, three negative. So there is nothing is combining with each other, and I will not advise you uh, to take a trade because it is a suicide to take a trade at this moment. We will wait a few more minutes. Of course, you can take a of course, if like you can always get away with a couple of trades. I'm not saying this, but it is a very high risk to trade. Those are from the market analyzer, and you can see they are a little trade, but this is a high risk trading really, because the market has no direction. So if you got away with a couple of trades, does not mean you are safe. We can leave it here, but does not mean you're safe. The ES is, we'll leave it here. Okay, we're gonna stand by a little bit to see what happened, and then but I will not advise you to take any trades at this moment. we managed to close the ES, and the scalper as well took the trade short, and there's not much money today. And the Nasdaq is finished. The YM and the ES finish, and we'll see. It's really not that much going on. Today, nothing is gonna happen. I'm gonna call it off for today. Yes, we have small trades here and there, and we have the YM is doing well, but it's not really a tradable market, and we're gonna. I have. So we're gonna call it off for today, and we wish you the best this evening. If I was you, I will stay away until probably 12:30, 1 o'clock before the market start running.